All right, so we're back live here for this LILJ High School Winter League matchup. And we have the YJ Napolitano Chamberlain squad as they lead 1-0, taking on GC Tradition. And so the one goal for YJ scored by Mae Feldman. And the ball is back with the offense for YJ Napolitano. Feldman with the rock. Now it's Oliver. Oliver gonna pull this one back out. Now 12 on the shot clock. Grochow with possession, shooting, and she scores. So Kayla Grochow with that stinger, giving YJ a 2-0 lead. Ball back with Tradition on offense. And it's on the deck, fight for the ground ball. And this one will be awarded to Tradition. So they'll have it with now 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now really short time for Tradition. On that shot there by Default goes high, and that's going to result in a shot clock violation. So this one will be going back to YJ. So now they'll look to clear up the field. That pass though hits the ground, and it's going to go out of bounds. And this one will go back to GC Tradition. So possession with Wheeler. Tradition with the ball at X. Now 22 seconds on the shot clock. Ball back to Wheeler, and they work this up top. And a short time for Tradition. And this is going to be a free position here with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Shot. Save. So the save by Millette. That'll reset the clock for GC. Wheeler shooting on another save for Millette. Also that one off the crossbar. And once again, fresh time for GC as that shot goes wide. So Kirchner backing up that shot. This one stays with Tradition. Kirchner shooting, and another save for Millette. Now it's Noelle Napolitano with possession, looks to clear. She'll work it back to Millette. And this one goes up the field to Warith. So Maddox Warith getting it up to the offense. So YJ Napolitano looking for more. So that's Barham working that one over to Hansen. Now it's Chamberlain with 11 on the shot clock. Oh, and Chamberlain's pass goes high and out of bounds. So the turnover gives this back to GC Tradition. And Dorn gets that one up the field. So Tradition still looking to break the seal here and get on the board. So possession with Wheeler, 12 to shoot. And that one is stung by Abby Wheeler. So Tradition, they're on the board. 2-1 game now. So as Millette looks for the outlet, but it's picked off. Here comes Tradition, the shot. And it's in. And that will tie the game up at 2. So that play for Tradition by number 83. We don't have a number 83 on the roster, so we're going to have to get a name to that number because that was a great play, which tied up the game at 2, bringing us back to the draw circle. I think actually that play looked like it was by Sienna Conley. That was in fact Sienna Conley. So figured that one out quickly. So that's a great play by Conley, which tied the game up at 2, and the ball back to the offense of Tradition. So they are looking for the lead for the first time here today. Inside of 10 minutes to go here in the first half. And so the free position here for Dorn. Caden Dorn, inside shot is good. So just like that, 3 unanswered goals for Tradition to take the lead. And this ball on the ground. Possession going to Tradition. So Kirchner gets that back to X. Shot. And that one scooped up after the save, which gives Tradition a fresh shot clock. And Kirchner's feed. And the finish by Dorn. So make that 4 unanswered goals for Tradition. And the second of the game for Caden Dorn. So YJ now looking for a response after leading 2-0, falling behind 4-2. But that's just what they needed, as that one is scored by Gabriella Lagala. And this one on the ground. YJ looks to come up with it, and they do on the G beat by Juliana Kogel. Kogel pushing up the field. And Kogel gonna settle this one down, working that one over to Feldman. Now Gowan gets that one to Barham. Now to Oliver. Now possession with Query. Gives it back to Barham. Barham the shot. And that's a save for Tradition. So in the net is Kira Desmond. So this stays a 4-3 game on Tradition, looking to push up the field. Ball hits the deck. Nice job by Wheeler keeping possession alive. So Tradition, they're working this around. Dorn now to Deefel. Oh, Deefel loses the ball. This one up for grabs. And they keep possession with now 25 seconds on the shot clock. And this is going to set up a free position for GC. Step down shot is good. Looked like that was Tegan Dorn on that shot. And so it's now a 5-3 game. So we're going to head back to the draw circle. So this one is up. Fight for possession, and it goes to Wheeler. Wheeler flying up the field, shooting and scoring. Second of the game for Abby Wheeler. Lead now up to 6-3 for GC Tradition. Now Millette. She's looking for an outlet. Ball hits the deck. And it's scooped up by Conley. Ball back on the ground, and it's going back to YJ. On the ground ball there, Juliana Kogel. Kogel pushing the pace. And give this one back to Juliana Kogel. That's a great play, which started on the defensive end with that ground ball. And she showcased her speed. And now Kogel, she's got a chance at a free position. Kogel looks to run it in, loses the ball. And it's scooped up by Chamberlain. So this stays with YJ Napolitano as Chamberlain gives to Oliver. Now it's Oliver looking to run this one in. That's going to be a save for Desmond. But this one is going to go right back to Caitlin Oliver. Oliver. And ball back on the ground. Scooped up by Desmond. Desmond looking for Dorn. Ball back on the ground, but secured by Dorn. So Tradition back with possession on the offensive end. As we're now inside of 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Shot, saved by Millette. And the high to low shot is a goal for Riley Kirchner. So now YJ looks to get it to their offense. Hansen gets this one up the field. Now 20 on the shot clock for YJ. Legala working that one over to Chamberlain. So the ball with Reagan Chamberlain with 9 seconds to shoot. Chamberlain step down shot. And that's a save for Desmond. Desmond, the quick hitter to Dorn. 30 seconds left in the half. So Tradition, they can hold for the final shot of the half. Shot. And it's good. And with 5 seconds left, the outlet by Millette broken up. And that is going to take us to halftime. So an 8-3 lead for Tradition. We'll take a brief timeout and be back shortly with the start of the second half. All right, so back for the second half, as it's now a 9-3 lead for Tradition. That goal moments ago, scored by Sophie Diefel. Diefel with the transition goal, extending the lead to 6. And another possession here for Tradition. Ball hits the ground, fight for the GB. And this one will go out of bounds. And so this one back to YJ. And now they'll redirect. And YJ looking to clear. Also the goalie switch for YJ here in the second half. So it's El Bertrand now in the net. Now Query's got it. Only 15 though on the shot clock as the ball just gets to the YJ offense. Query the look, shot, save. Second effort, and another save for Desmond. And that will give the ball back to Tradition. So looking to increase their lead now is GC Tradition, working this one around. And the feed, the shot, and it's a goal as Kirchner with that score. So YJ Knapp back with it on offense. Just looking for any type of momentum here, trying to get back in this game. Oh, knocked down. Ball hits the deck, but this will stay with YJ. Short time though, only 7 to shoot. And Barham, the feed for Query, gotta get a shot off. And this is gonna be a shot clock violation to give the ball back to Tradition. Now Dorn with the feed. On that shot there by Zoe Wood goes wide. But this one will stay with Tradition. Now Kirchner. 20 on the shot clock for GC. And it's Drago. Drago working that back to Kirchner. 9 to shoot, shot. And that's gonna be a reset. And on the second effort, that's a goal for Tradition by Maddie Drago. And so the lead now 11-3 GC. So this one will stay with YJ here. Ball with Hansen, and Hansen works that over to Gowan. But again, Tradition, they've done a really good job on the ride because now we're already inside of 10 on the shot clock. And that's Oliver shooting and scoring. Short time, but no problem for Caitlin Oliver. And this one on the ground. GB going back to YJ, scooped up by Kogel. Kogel now racing up the field. So now YJ working this one around. Oliver weaving her way inside, shooting, and that's back-to-back for Caitlin Oliver. So she now brings them back within 6. And with that being the 16th goal of the game, we make our way back to the draw circle. And on the draw, it's going to be Sophie Diefel for Tradition against Caitlin Salerno for YJ. And this one is up. And possession goes to YJ. Here comes Maddox Warworth. Getting that one to Oliver. Now it's Grochow. Legala now. Gonna look to get it behind over at X. Legala shot is another save for Desmond. Possession going back to GC. So now here comes Zoe Wood. On Wood's pass for Dorn. Just too high to handle. Out of bounds it goes. So give the ball back to YJ. And racing up the field is Grochow. Grochow, she takes the contact. And this will, in fact, be a yellow. So the yellow goes to Sophie Diefel. And so now YJ, they'll be up a girl here for the next 2. Grochow shooting. Oh, that one goes wide. Possession going back to Tradition. So back with it on offense is Tradition. Caden Dorn with the rock. Working that one. Ball down. Wheeler, though, keeps possession with GC. Now Tegan Dorn. Back to Caden Dorn. So Tradition going to look to burn as much time as they can with that yellow. Now it's Dorn. And this will stay with Dorn with 15 on the shot clock. Dorn working that across to Wheeler. Wheeler with 6 to shoot. Shot. Oh, that one goes wide. And this will be a shot clock violation. So give this one back to YJ. Kogel looks to clear. Gets that up to Simus. And that's all for the yellow, so teams back even. Ball down, but keeping possession is Hansen. So a nice job as Tradition. They get it back on the turnover. So they look to push in transition. Now it's Conley. Conley with the feed. And the finish by Riley Kirchner. So that gives Kirchner a hat trick in the game. Ball down, and Kirchner, she's got the cause turnover. The quick hitter for Drago. Shot. Oh, that one goes high. And possession back to YJ Knapp. And we're going to get the trainer out here to check on Kogel. Hopefully she's okay. She's going to trot over to the sideline. So she'll make her way off the field and possession with Alexa Query. Query up ahead to Maddox Warworth. Now they work it across as it's Andrea. Ball down and scooped up and taken by Sienna Conley. Conley getting it up to the offense for Tradition. Oh, nice look. Oh, but the shot goes wide. That shot there by Zoe Wood. Now it's Kirchner. Kirchner gets checked. Nice play there for YJ by Simus. But this one will in fact stay with Tradition. And it's Dorn. Dorn, she's looking for her sister Keenan. Ball makes its way to Kirchner. And now the shot by Diefel goes wide, backed up by Kirchner. 8 to shoot for Tradition. Kirchner's look broken up. And it's gonna have to be thrown into the corner. So this one will go back to YJ Knapp. Now it's Diefel with the cause turnover. Here comes Tradition. Diefel, the fake, the shot, off the crossbar. Fight for the ground ball, scooped up by Caden Dorn. Now 25 to shoot for Tradition. Ball's with Wheeler. Wheeler, the shot. Goal for Abby Wheeler. So now it's Bertrand looking for an outlet. Bertrand looking for Simon's ball down. And keeping possession is Fitzgibbon. Ball will stay with YJ. Now Fitzgibbon, shot is a goal for Kaylee Fitzgibbon. Now 45 seconds remaining in the game. Ball on the ground. Possession awarded to YJ. Nice play by Barham. Ball back on the ground, and it's taken by McDonough. And it's Wood, the shot, and a save for Bertrand. Now 10 seconds to go. YJ maybe looking to get one more shot. It's Gowan. And this one broken up, and that'll do it. So a 13-6 win for Tradition. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Coming up shortly will be the start of the next matchup.